Thomas Hardy's poem. Afterwards, important MCQ with answer. Who wrote the poem afterwards? A. John Keats. B. Thomas Hardy. G. William Wordsworth. D. Robert Browning. Correct answer is C. Thomas Hardy. The title of the poem afterwards refers to prompts the time before the speaker's birth. B. The time immediately following a significant event. The time after the speaker's death. D. None of these. Correct answer is C. The time after the speaker's death. 3. In the first stanza of afterwards, what is the meaning of the term postern? A front door. B. A back door. C. A window. D. A roof. Correct answer is B. A back door. 3. What is the meaning of the word tremulous? A. Nervous. C. Happy. B. Jubilant. D. Sad. Correct answer is nervous. 9. What is the present compared to in the first line of the stanza? A closed door. B. A friendly neighbor. C. A fleeting moment. D. A strong wind. Answer A closed door. In which month does the speaker think of afterwards of his death? My kid. B. June. C. April. D. December. Correct answer is my kid. How does the speaker of afterwards wish to be remembered by his neighbors? A minute observer of nature in summer. B. Minute observer of nature in winter. C. Minute observer of nature in monsoon. D. Minute observer of nature in spring. Correct answer is D. Minute observer of nature in spring. How are the leaves of May month described in the stanza? Heavy and drooping. B. Rough and jagged. C. Soft and delicate. D. Dark and withered. Correct answer is C. Soft and delicate. Where does the dewfall hawk alight? On the grassland. B. On the upland thorn. C. On the roof. D. On the lawn. Correct answer is B. On the upland thorn. In the poem afterwards, how does the nighthawk descend in the second stanza? Quietly like an eyelid's blink. B. Loudly with a screech. C. Swiftly like the wind. D. Slowly like a falling leaf. Answer quietly like an eyelid's blink. 10. The phrase delicate filmed as new spun silk is an example of what poetic device? A. Alliteration. B. Simile. C. Metaphor. D. Hyperbole. Correct answer is B. Simile. What is the setting of the poem afterwards? A. Forest. A. A busy road. C. A small room. D. A scene of English countryside. E. Correct answer is a scene of English countryside. He was a man who used to notice such things. Who does the word he referred to? A neighbor. B. A traveler. C. The poet himself. D. A stranger passing by. Correct answer. The poet himself. Which nocturnal creature is referred in the poem afterwards? A owl. B. Bat. C. A hedgehog. D. Snail. Correct answer C. Hedgehog. Identify the creature from the poem afterwards. A small animal with stiff spines covering its back out mostly during night. A. A mole. B. A hedgehog. C. A rabbit. D. A squirrel. Correct answer B. A hedgehog. 14. What emotion does the stanza evoke in relation to the hedgehog's fate? A. Joy. B. Regret. C. Indifference. D. Fear. Correct answer B. Regret. What does the speaker of the poem afterwards reflect on? His marriage. B. His birthday. Yes. His success. D. His death. Correct answer D. His death. In the What does the term gazer refer to in the second stanza of the poem afterwards? A type of bird. B. A person observing. C. The hawk's prey. D. A type of wind. Correct answer B. A person observing. In the poem afterwards, bell of quittance refers to a bell rung to signal a birthing. B. A bell rung to signal a wedding. C. A bell rung to signal death. D. N. Correct answer C. A bell rung to signal death. In the poem afterwards, which figure of speech is used in the phrase bell of quittance? Simile. B. Metaphor. C. Personification. D. Hyperbole. Correct answer B. Metaphor. 90. What is the significance of the phrase stilled at last in the first line of the fourth stanza? The speaker has stopped talking. B. The speaker has died. If C. The speaker has fallen asleep. D. The speaker has overcome his fears. Correct answer B. The speaker has died. 20. What does the phrase bell of quittance refer to in the fifth stanza? A clock that chimes the hour. B. A musical instrument. C. A church bell that marks a death. D. A bell used for celebrations. Correct answer C. A church bell that marks a death. 21. What figure of speech is used in the line flaps its glad green leaves like wings? Simile. B. Metaphor. C. Personification. D. Hyperbole. Correct answer A. Simile. 22. What poetic device is used in the line when the hedgehog travels furtively over the lawn? Hyperbole. B. Simile. C. Oxymoron. D. Personification. Correct answer D. Personification. 23. What figure of speech is used in the phrase wind walked upland thorn? Alliteration. B. Metonymy. C. Oxymoron. D. Synecdoche. Correct answer A. Alliteration. 24. What figure of speech is used in the phrase bell of quittance? Irony. B. Simile. C. Metaphor. D. Anaphora. Correct answer C. Metaphor. Q. 25. What poetic device is used in the line when the hedgehog travels furtively over the lawn? Irony. B. Simile. C. Personification. D. Anaphora. Correct answer C. Personification.